Fireworks lit up the sky over Fort Myers Beach this past Monday to celebrate Independence Day. But behind the scenes, fire officials say safety was a dud.
Thank God the fire department knew about it and went and checked it out.
That's for sure. The Fort Myers Beach fire chief told NBC2 there were several safety issues they caught and fixed.
Not what you want to hear. Tonight, NBC2's Gage Goulding is digging into what happened and what didn't happen on the ground that could have ended in a catastrophe.
There were a handful of safety concerns, but none more alarming than this. The crew setting up the fireworks stands had them aimed right at the beach.
And not only that, but thank God the fire department knew about it and went and checked it out.
Fort Myers Beach Fire Chief Ronald Martin says the company putting on the display, Expo Shows Incorporated, had the fireworks aimed right at the beach, where thousands were lining up to watch.
They had everything facing towards the beach and the people. Hello.
A fire inspector asked the company to fix the problem, a request they shouldn't have had to make.
Safety is the first and foremost.
Phil Grucci is the CEO of sixth-generation family-owned pyrotechnic professionals, Fireworks by Grucci.
There's an industry standard out there. One of them is not to aim or have an angle of a mortar that's going to have an aerial shell in it. Angled towards the audience.
That wasn't the fire department's only request of the day. The fire chief says the company didn't give Fort Myers Beach Fire a heads up on when they were coming to set up, which is mandatory. He also says they had expired fire extinguishers and left tubes used to launch fireworks out in the rain overnight. They also didn't have the right protective barriers to keep themselves safe.
They should get their money back.
It wasn't a cheap night. The town spent $30,000 of taxpayer money to put on the show. Word on the street from Kathy Hirtzer is
Half of them didn't go off.
there was an issue with the ignition wire that launches the fireworks, but the chief didn't say how much it impacted the show.
Next year, I'd hire a different company. I'm not giving them a second chance.
Well, it's not that easy. The town signed a deal with Expo Shows to put on this display and another one on New Year's Eve. It's a deal piggybacking off of Marco Island, who Expo Shows just happened to cancel on just 8 days before the 4th.
That's a piss off.
Marco Island is trying to get a refund from Expo Shows, and I asked that company for a comment, but I haven't got a response. Back on Fort Myers Beach tonight, town leaders are checking with their attorney on what to do next. Reporting on Fort Myers Beach, Gage Goulding, NBC2.